Hey guys, Randomosity here. Today I'm going to be showing you how to make a simple spoon wheel attachment which will screw right onto your shave horse. You guys left it in the comments wanting to see how to do this, so here's what I've come up with. Let's get right to it. Hey guys, so here's what you're going to need for your spoon wheel. I have all the parts pre-cut, pre-drilled, and I'll show you them and their measurements. So I have 8 screws that are 2 inches long. I got Phillips just because that's what I had on hand. Star and square are my favorite. And then 2 3.5-inch screws for attaching the clamp boards. And I got all the plywood pieces out of a small piece of plywood about like this, which you should be able to have laying around your shop, find it in a dumpster at a job site, something like that. And then just a little piece of oak board. So we have 2 pieces that are 2 inches at the bottom, 3 inches at the top, and 6 inches long. So that gives you your angle on it, and they're both opposites. And then you have, on the angled side, we have pre-drilled holes for the screws to anchor to the shave horse, about 1 inch in from either end, and about 5/8 up from the angled side, right like that. It's got 2 of those opposing. Then we have our main base of the spoon wheel, which we have, it's a 7 by 10 inch piece of plywood. And I've pre-drilled the holes for these to attach to the sides. And those are at 5.5 inches for the first one, and 8 3/4 for the second one. And those are about 1/4 of an inch in, 1/4 to 3/8 of an inch in from the side. Same on this side. And then for the hole here to bring up the clamp boards through. Okay, so for the hole that holds the clamp boards, it's 2.5 inches in on both sides, and then I've gone from center here. So I just marked on center, and then it's 3.25 inches wide. And this hole is 1 inch deep. So 3.25, 2.5 by 1 inch deep on the hole. And then I have holes pre-drilled here which go through the clamp boards that are in 5/8 on either side and just centered in the 3/4 inch plywood. And then we got here our clamp boards. They're about 32.25 inches long, and we have our hole on the end about 1.25 inches down from the tip here. And I've just put some slight angles on here so when they come together they will clamp the wood nicely. So the angle on the top here is about a 20-degree angle. Doesn't really matter, you know, that's just for the looks. And then for the angle on the side, which is to clamp your wood, it's probably at about a 10-degree angle off from straight here. So I threw it on my table saw, the blade was here, and just ran it through, just nicked it off, and then copied the same on the other one. Just right about 10 degrees off of your table saw blade. So that's what we got there, and I'll show you how I assembled it. Okay, so we have our 2 side pieces, which we've pre-drilled with holes on the slanted side. And we'll put them on with wide end, the 3-inch end, toward the side of the plywood that does not have the hole. So you just line it up flush, and then just drill it right, screw it right in. We'll do the same on this other side. Now we'll go put this on the shave horse and then insert our clamp boards. So we're ready to install our attachment for our spoon mule right to our shave horse. And this is a little bit wider than your top board here. So when you're putting it on, don't just cinch, one side of it in when you're screwing it in. And I just flush it up with this end and then line up the bottom flush here. And then you do the same thing on this other side and even out the pressure. Okay, now it's time for us to install our clamp boards. Which would slide right up through. You'll take your 3.5-inch screws and put them right in the pre-drilled holes. And the holes are a 3/16 inch hole, so you don't have any friction on your screws. So these boards will move freely. Well guys, there you have it. That's how I built my spoon mule. Hope you enjoyed. Thanks for all the comments on my shave horse video. And if you want to see something else made, drop a comment. If you got any ideas about this, drop it in the comment. Until next time, keep rolling with the random.